I was doing a little perusing today because I was like, it'd be really fun if I went and watched some old self-defense footage. You know, those videos of the guys who were like, they got the crazy mustaches and they're in front of like a blue wall or a green wall or maybe like a brick wall or like any kind of wall really. And they're showing like the most ridiculous self-defense things ever. I searched for that. I typed in old self-defense video and boy did I find something different. Found out the women are weak. They're meek. Sleek? I don't know. Anyway, I found these like clips from something called The Weaker Sex, I guess. It's a self-defense tutorial, or it's a couple of them at least. I was expecting something like this.
He's sticking a finger in your face, right in the eyes. Okay? Once again, the response, turn the head away.
I'll do another video based off of that stuff. Send me some stuff that you'd like to see because I didn't really find what I was looking for. I found this though. Holy smokes. Let's just get started. I've watched like 10 seconds of this. I almost hit the gritty for a second by accident. I almost messed around. I don't even know how to gritty. I'm just guessing. I think it's a gritty. That's what you ordered from McDonald's, right?
As soon as I realize I'm going to be attacked, I hold my bag more firmly to my side. I grip his wrist, draw his arm forwards and upwards, and place my...
I like how gentle he was with the grab already. Just right off the bat, this guy seems nice. Am I crazy? This guy seems like he doesn't deserve what's about to come to him. Look at how he made sure not to grab anything other than the bag. He's like... Let me get that.
I grip his wrist, draw his arm forwards and upwards.
Okay.
Place my disengaged arm across his body.
Okay.
In this position, it's quite easy for me to dislocate his elbow.
Is it?
Although his other arm is free, it's quite impossible for him to strike me, as I'm nearly...
Okay. Alright. This is not that easy to dislocate his elbow from here. Like, think about how strong you are from standing up right here. You're not that strong. I'm working. Medium strength at most. That... I'm working here. Sorry. And then to get the throw with a size disadvantage, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
His arm is free. It's quite impossible for him to strike me, as I'm nearly... As
No.
soon as I feel his arm around my neck, I lean slightly forward, grip his wrist and elbow, and by bending my knees, I lower my center of gravity, roughly speaking my hips below his center of gravity, and by bending sharply forward...
Okay, I can kind of get behind that one. I like this one. I'll give it a 2. I don't know, what's something old? Zach, 2 of those.
Notice I do not attempt to break away from his grip, but by bending well back, encourage his weight onto his toes. I turn my body, place his arm under mine, and in this position it's quite easy for me to dislocate his wrist.
His wrist. It's quite easy for me to dislocate his wrist.
And in this position it's quite easy for me to dislocate his wrist.
I just can't get over that. Wrist. I would say not so easy to dislocate his wrist there. You only have one hand. That one's a little hard. Now, if you were to grab on like this, right around this area, and then drop your full body weight onto his elbow, that would suck for him. For sure.
Elbow.
You wouldn't... it's not the worst thing. It'd be cool to see her kick this foot back and launch him over top. Does he? No, she doesn't. She lets him go.
I catch his ankle, place my hand between his shoulders, and kick away...
Hit him with that sweep. Oh, she went with the front sweep. I thought she was going backwards. Love it. Great technique. Give it 4 of those. That's a cop on a motorcycle. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those around here.
Now I'm going to give him a real throw. I'm gripped in the same manner as before, the tramp not having learned his lesson. This time I draw his body upwards till it's in the form of a hoop. I lie gently on the floor, placing one foot in his tummy.
No way. This is great.
The answer's in the infirmary.
She hit you with a little bit of concealer, blush, bronzer. It's not mascara for sure. Slow motion demonstrates exactly how 7 stone odd, scientifically applied, can defeat 14 stone. Let's see it. Ooh. Get out of the... I hate these. I hate the end screens. Woof. Where's the video of that goat getting absolutely launched by that guy. Dang it. Zach, see if you can find it. There's a clip of this dude hitting, what is that, a tomonage on a goat or a ram or an animal of sorts, and it works perfectly.
I got you, homie.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Hello, Future Seth here. One in a timeline where this video gets absolutely ripped apart by red dollar signs, aka it's been copyrighted a jillion times now. If you're seeing this, it means I could not get a version up that didn't get copyrighted, which means these two could go hungry. If you don't want these two to go hungry, you can support the channel in some other way. I have kicking courses if you want to become a better martial artist here. Those are some really good gloves made by Hayabusa, the best glove brand out there. I've got an affiliate link, I get a percentage of that. I've got a book that I wrote. It's in my website down there. Obviously you don't have to do any of that. I'll make sure my dogs are fed, okay? But if you want to support the channel, you could do so that way. Who said weaker sex? Miss May Whitley, not to mention her bandit, her friend, Charles Oakwell, and the
aim in jiu-jitsu is to get your opponent off his balance and then to push or to pull him in the direction his body inclines. Once off his balance, he's more or less helpless, and it's quite easy for you to throw him heavily to the ground. And now with the aid of my friend, the bandit, I'll again show you a few tricks.
Oh, wait, have I seen these already? Oh, another one. Bam! I didn't say this before, but I do like that defense of somebody's coming at you and you learn how to use the mechanics of rotating and peeling. Oh, that was nasty. I love that. Here comes the tomonage. The drop tomonage? No longer need Eve fear attack. A few deft movements, let's just read it. A few deft movements and even the toughest opponent can be made to bite the dust. I want to see people eat dirt. Does this have audio? Nope. Let's put some cool audio here, Zach. Thank you. Oh, look at these wrist releases. Oh, I love them. You think he would try? Oh, why'd he fall? Oh, she got in the mount? How did that happen? Can we see that? Okay, more wrist releases. What'd she hit here? Hold on, let's go back. She hit a single arm wrist release, whoom. Seemingly going like this. Pull the hand off. She hits a double wrist release here by pulling up. I don't love that one. Double wrist release from the top. Didn't really show it. If you're being grabbed from the top, throw elbows over top of the wrist. It'll cause that to peel off a little bit more. Oh, she pulled her own hand out. Okay. I don't know what happened here that caused him to fall, but definitely worth learning how to do wrist escapes, especially if you're a woman. Hey, look at that throw. Very common. I guess you could call this a foot sweep. You would stop his feet from being able to move by kicking this foot at the same time you're smacking the chest. So the chest goes this way, the feet go that way, the body goes down. Shoop, boop. She was being nice. Yeah, kick that leg hard. He pulls out a gun? A knife? Oh, that's... Oh, that's something. I would say maybe don't grab with the hand. I could understand if you wanted to go brace here. If you want to do this, hand's too small. There's too many ways things can go wrong. Use that whole forearm and then slide to latch if you have to grab, which you kind of do. You do have to get a control of that arm at some point. Here, and then she goes up and underneath, grab her own arm, and then you can rank that down. Crank, I don't know why I say rank so often. Rank just means stink. I guess in this position though, it's very possible. But anyway, she goes underneath, goes to grab that hand, slam that shoulder. She was being so nice to him so he doesn't fall down. Throw him. Take note from that other lady. Excuse me, ma'am, could I borrow you for some... Oh no, what? Ah! Oh, is that supposed to be the same thing? What's she got in his... Oh, she's got the Bart Simpson death touch on him. Look, she's pushing him right here. I'll push right here. Oh, not on me, on you, idiot. Oh, it hurts, right? It doesn't hurt that bad. Oh, shoot. Dang. This one was a good one. I've never seen somebody throw from here in such a like an awkward manner. In heels. Whoa, wait a minute. Holy crap. She just lifted that. Oh, they're very short here. I thought they were taller heels, but still, I mean, not easy. Dang, she lifted him in heels. Goes for like an armbar throw. What would you call that? I don't know, but that's gnarly. That was cool. Then immediately goes to knee on belly kind of, and then lets him back up. And she's like, nope, not this time. Goes for the wrist lock all the way down. A little Aikido. Anymore? Oh, this dude's got a whole playlist.
Ballet and embroidery used to be the main pursuits of young ladies. Now add self-defense.
Now they're kicking balls. Literally, that's all that was happening here. It was ball kick, counter, ball kick.
The secret's out. Those
See, that's what I'm talking about. Little upper head block.
frail, delicate females can pack enough punch to put the professional grunt and groan brigade to shame. As far as Queensbury...
Hey, wait a minute. That's a man. Get him out of there. He can't learn this stuff. Let go of that lady's fingers.
Well, what are they?
Ah, no. That one seems like that would not have felt good.
A laugh.
Ow.
Just when they started to get cozy, she...
Get that pinky.
Everything. It's not going to be much fun for the mere male.
Oh, she kicked him in the neck. This one's my favorite video yet.
It's not going to be much fun.
Kick that man in the neck. What? Okay, all right.
Teaching ladies this sort of thing. Why, it's not even safe for...
Oh, she hit him with the James Bond double Judy chop. Oh, a full spinneroonie. That one.
All he wanted was a light.
That was interesting. I hated that one. Oh, what the? Don't let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Got him.
From the Middle East, where women are placed in the weaker sex category, to England, where at gymnasia in different parts of the country, there are changes being made and the label weaker sex has come unstuck. The not-so-secret weapon is Judo.
Let's go.
A gym run by experts Joe and Doug Robinson.
Dang.
Is made up of models and debutantes.
With a wrist lock to boot? That's it. I'm gonna attack you from this angle. See?
2.5 stone former wrestling champion. Take a bow, Joe. His not-so-delicate pupil at 9 stone is Joy Erwick. Vital statistics available if you're still interested after this. Poor old Joe. The things some people do for a living. Model Shirley Kemp tunes up with some barbell exercises before tackling Joe's younger brother Doug, holder of a 5th Dan black belt, 1 grade lower than Joe.
Dang.
In this art of self-defense, body weight has no value. So the girls are quite unperturbed at the prospect of conceding sometimes as much as 7 stone.
Little inside trip. Yo, this is kind of sick. We've moved up to 1956 now. Okay, so the women have become a little bit more well versed in these throws. I mean, these are technically like pretty gnarly.
There are changes being made and the label weaker sex has come unstuck. The not-so-secret weapon is Judo. At this London gym run by experts...
This is this is great.
Tough class is made up of models and debutantes.
I like how they always go straight for the wrist lock, though. There's multiple things that they've done. Forget every other submission. Back to the wrist lock. Wrist locks hurt, but like, there's other things.
If you're still interested. To appreciate the progressive stages of Judo, let's explain. Degrees of proficiency are awarded by...
Okay, so why does this work, right? We've got something to latch onto here that is definitely going to move him. Sometimes you'll see people try and throw people with like a hand or just a portion of the arm. Very hard to do because it moves independently from this part of your arm. So it can kind of like go where you want it to a degree. That's when you start to have like these shoulder wrenches in there, right? She's got the bicep and the arm attached to him. She has her feet in front of his. She's going to bump his hip and throw over top, right?
Progressive stages of Judo, let's explain.
Now, this foot can't possibly get around this leg despite wanting to. Usually when you like fall, like you catch yourself with things. Ready? I'll do it again. But if you can't catch yourself, eventually you go. Like do I have to explain this? It's not too complicated, no? Okay, we move forwards.
Explain. Degrees of proficiency are...
I like how she hit him with the dino pose after that too. She's nasty with it. Tyrannosaurus ex-girlfriend that's upset with you and tosses you.
A system of colored belts. White, yellow, orange, green, blue.
Ah, no smoochie. Whoom. Yeah, that one was even better than the first one.
By Dan's from 1 to 10.
I will be honest though, a good uke makes throws look 10 times better. Like this guy and this guy, if they know how to be thrown, it's a lot easier to be thrown. But it's also really hard to learn throws unless somebody knows how to be thrown. Like there's like this weird middle ground where you can't fully learn how to throw somebody unless you're with somebody who is willing to be thrown. Like you have to feel what it's like to get somebody into that position first. And if somebody wants to just be like a bad uke and just be completely sturdy standing still, then it doesn't work.
Shirley has a green belt, the stage where she might begin to use judo instinctively in self-defense.
Man.
Still, for all that, girls, don't get too big for your boots. Anything you can do, a man can do better.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm just finished with that. All right, then let's just, okay.
Boxing is a very good method of self-defense, but hardly adaptable for ladies. If a damsel in distress happens to be attacked at any time in the street, it is necessary to have some form of protection. What is going on here?
Oh, this man tried to snatch my bag.
Well, and what did you do?
Defended myself.
Oh, I shouldn't think it's very difficult to snatch that bag.
Oh, that one didn't go how they wanted it to, but better than nothing, I guess.
Now I should like to demonstrate a few holds suitable for the objectionable people one meets at certain places. The first one is the he-man at the swimming pool who delights in throwing people in by their ankles into the water.
Oh, dang, we got self-defense for... Ooh, okay, that... Very common. Jiu-jitsu, sweep pass, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Usually you see this happen when people are in, I don't know, like open guard, one standing. This works out well because it's very easy to get a grip on both of these ankles. And then you just push, and she lets go here, but she didn't have to. Where this would usually go is you would push until they hit the ground, you still have the ankles, and then you would use your feet to probably pull back into you and then stand back up underneath you. But she just launches him.
Oh, that's all very well, but supposing I push you in like that.
Oh, it goes for a wrist lock there.
The next is the objection.
Which those do hurt whenever somebody's got your hand here and you can put, like, you can do it to yourself. Put your hand on your own shoulder, pull your elbow up, and you can feel your wrist start to bend in the wrong way. That's kind of all they're doing, really.
Objectionable man that will insist on kissing people, especially strange girls.
Don't kiss strange girls.
Oh! What's the matter with you?
She pinch you?
That wasn't a tickle, that was a nerve pinch under the rib.
A nerve pinch?
Pinches. Oh!
So you ticklish?
That was no tickle.
Well, so long, boy.
What was it, an eye poke?
Time you want to make a date?
Not me, thank you.
Nor me. Listen, Gregory, you've always said that the best method of self-defense is attack. What exactly do you mean by that?
I'll go even further. I'll show you a method of self-defense.
Oh. Oh.
In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me, once you have mastered the art of perfect timing and of perfect balance, the rest is a matter of practice.
Well said. Well said. Tell you what, I want to go back in time. Not because I think it'd be better, but because I would smoke every single one of these people. Thanks for watching, and if you want to throw down with some folks from the 1930s, we're going to build a time machine, we're going to go back in time, so it's a lot easier for us to kick butt. We will need a GoFundMe to get all this moving, but, you know, that's easy enough. Money. This is money. We'll figure that part out later. Oh, and I guess the time machine part too. That'll be hard. Also, I'm going to be teaching a seminar. It is karate combos for modern combat. Things that include side kicks and roundhouse kicks from weird and unique angles that if you know how to fight and you want to use these in combat, things that are going to take your opponent by surprise and that are going to ultimately throw them off balance while you hit them. It's pretty much what I do best. But I'm going to be teaching a seminar of that in Indianapolis on June 22nd. There's a flyer right there. There'll be a website down below, most likely, unless it's already passed. Then you missed out, idiot. Told you we needed that time machine.